Hi, you guys. Here's Lauren again from Poetry with Lauren. I'm here to come at you with another poem today. Before I read the poem and give you any other information, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a disclaimer. This poem is not a lot like my other poems, it is a little darker. I was kind of dealing with some sort of emotions today that in our society we don't really like to deal with. I think that we classify emotions sometimes like positive and negative, like everyone should be happy all the time, when that is not a realistic expectation, nor is it a thing that happens. I think we classify like anger or fear or sadness as like these really negative emotions, but they're part of the full spectrum of being a human. So I wrote this poem to kind of cope with some of those emotions, and I think that we all have our ways of dealing with things, and I think if we can take some of those emotions that are difficult and deal with them in a positive way, like by writing poetry or like yoga. Maybe we like to do exercise or play a sport or do art or something. Then those emotions can become meaningful in some way rather than just being something that we run and hide from. And I think it's really important to recognize too that if you're having some of those emotions and you want to share them with somebody else, like, you got to make sure that other person is in the headspace to take that on. So if you're not in that place today, stop this video and go watch one of my other videos, which are way more uplifting if that's what you need today. If you're here to just be entertained or something else, like, and you feel like you can take on something that's a little bit heavier right now, listen, that's cool. So the artwork today, this is another piece by my younger brother Eric. He's given me permission to use his artwork, and I'm really excited about it. And I was looking at this piece of art as I was writing this poem and kind of sort of thinking about that and things going on in the world, things going on in my personal life. But I wanted to also give you a way to get more of his artwork if you want to see more things that he's created. I'm going to be using some of his artwork to pair with my poetry. So on Facebook, he is at Ambassador Freelancing, and instead of an A, there's an E for ambassador. And he's also on Instagram, and that is also ambassador with an E underscore 3D artist. And I will put that in the show notes for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing more of his art, you can go do that. And I highly, highly recommend that you do. So here is my poem to go with this photo. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. The fear inside is an hourglass, constantly turned. The anger inside is a fire by which I am burned. Things inside humans, things outside, things we cannot see. Things much smaller or bigger than us that have risen from the sea. Things that lurked in forests now walk in the light. Things that have come to destroy us all and bring endless night. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame begets shame. Whose fault is this? Who is there to blame? Hate begets hate. Who is to blame for our fearful fate? Fear begets fear as death draws near. Doubt begets doubt. There is no way out. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. The fire inside rises and brings tensions to a boil, like a woman stirring a poisoned stew with no compensation for her toil. Lodestones in our throats that we can't cough up. We haven't joined together to fight, so on the stew we must sup. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Shame, hate, fear, doubt. Ooh, so that is a little heavy. I guess I didn't realize how heavy it was as I was writing it. So if you need something a little lighter fare today, go check out one of my other videos. Or maybe you needed to hear that today, and maybe there's a way you're coping with those feelings. So if you want to, tell me how you're doing today. Tell me how you're coping with any feelings, or maybe you're feeling good and maybe you're doing something you really enjoy today. Maybe you've been out walking or doing yoga or something, 'cause that's what I've been doing today. Okay, I will talk to you guys next time, and thanks for joining me for Poetry with Lauren.